In this video, we're going to cover multiplying and dividing algebraic fractions. So some terminology before we start is a reciprocal. So the reciprocal of a fraction is obtained by swapping the numerator and denominator with each other. And we'll cover that a bit later when we go into dividing. So to multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators and denominators. That's simple. To divide by a fraction, let's say we have a over b, we multiply by its reciprocal, so b over a. We just flip a and b. So here we have a simple expression, and we're going to simplify it down. So as always, I like to rewrite it a bit bigger. So all we do, and I'm going to draw arrows again because I like to show what we're doing, is we're multiplying this way. So we get 2 times 3, so 6 over 5y times q, so 5y q. We then look if we can simplify that down. In this case we can't, so our final answer is 6 over 5y q. And we can leave it as that. Let's go to the next one. We have 6 over v times 2 over 3. And once again, I like to draw my arrows to show what we're doing. You don't need to do these, and you don't even need to do them in different colors, but it just helps show exactly what we're doing. Alright, so we're going to get 6 times 2, which is 12, and we get v times 3, which is 3v. Now we look if we can simplify it. We can. We look for our highest common factor. It happens to be 3, which is on the bottom. So we get 4 over v, and that is our final answer. Now we have our first dividing fraction. So once again, I'm just going to write it a bit bigger. So the first thing we need to do is find the reciprocal. Right, and all we do there is we just flip this. And our changes to a times. So we have q over 4 times 4 over 3q. Then we just follow the same steps we did when multiplying a fraction. Multiply across. So we get 4q over, where's my green? There it is. 4 times 3, 12q. We then look for our simplifications. Q's cancel out because they're on top and bottom. And we get 1 over 3. Alright, last one. Now we're looking at something where we have a 3. Now an easy way to do this is we go 4t over 9 divided by 3. I'm going to convert that 3 into a fraction. So what I mean by that is we're going to have 4t over 9 divided by 3 over 1. Now, remember, we need to find our reciprocal, so we're going to flip this. And we get 4t over 9 times 1 over 3 now. And then we do what we always do when we're timesing fractions. Draw your arrows to show what we're doing. Let's draw some equal signs over here. We get 4t on top, and then we get 9 times 3, which is 27, and that's your answer. So when you have just a whole number, convert it into a fraction, so it would be 3 over 1, flip it, multiply. So to end the video, we'll do a quick recap. Remember, when you're multiplying fractions, you just multiply the numerators and denominators. I like to use different colors and draw the arrows to show what I'm doing to avoid simple mistakes. And then when you're dividing by a fraction, we multiply by its reciprocal. So remember, if we have like 3 over t, its reciprocal will be t over 3 because we're flipping it and essentially swapping the numerator and the denominator. Also remember, when you're dividing by a whole number such as 4t, let's say, you imagine that it's 4t over 1, and then you can flip that to get 1 over 4t. And that's all there is to this video.